From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, right back at Lester on the mound. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Third baseman,
Jeimer Candelario is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Will Myers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Myers.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Lester ready. The 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Number 17 is there, and the side. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. In there for strike one. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Nope, he'll stay put, and there's one away now. Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. So digging in now, number 13. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Adam Duvall checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. First and second now, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. The relay. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jorge Soler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Trying to do way too much up there from what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. In to score the runner from third. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting seventh.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. 3 runs already home here. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Candelario takes it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Salvador
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a swing and a foul tip, but it's held onto by Suzuki. A nice job there as they record the strikeout.
Batting sixth, first baseman Edwin Encarnacion.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana has it in his tracks, and that ends the. Into the box now, Nick Markakis hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Candelario in foul ground.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Left fielder
Danny Santana stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Perella backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dansby Swanson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Culberson
looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, number 17, He'll hit from the right
17.
side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back. That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts. Coming to the plate now, Jose Perella. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Jose Perella.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall ranging into shallow right, and the Friars are into the hit column. So coming to the plate, Paul Golden. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Soler. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Jeimer
Candelario stands in as he looks at ball one here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to. Striding in once again, number 13, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, number 13.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first two innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the third inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Renfroe. One down. Ready for another chance. Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Renfroe is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning. In is Jorge Soler. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Kurt Suzuki.
Now a hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfect. Here's Will Myers. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
The left fielder, number 4.
And
Will
Lester back to work
Myers.
as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
To short, hit hard. Culberson on the grass. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Soler. A dive, and he brings it in. In now, Nick Markakis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now batting, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And here's a slider for a called strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Markakis is on his way home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Make it 5-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander is getting loose out there. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Throw goes to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Up next for Atlanta.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Luis Perdomo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in to try it again. Number 17. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Myers is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe moving in. He slides and makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a ball hit in the air. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now to the plate, Jose Pirela. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Hit down the third base line. This is on the ground over to first. Duvall is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Paul Golden.
Paul Golden.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Number 17 will put this one away. And ready once again, Adam Duvall. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Renfroe is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. Andrew Benintendi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Renfroe is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at bat, Freddie Galvis. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Shortstop.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Now here it comes. Grounded to third. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Manuel Margot. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. But that'll be off the right field wall. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he's safe. Riding in once again. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. For Perez, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded back up the middle. Culberson over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Perella fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Charlie Culberson, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Drilled on the ground to short. Culberson has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Jose Perella. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Paul Golden. Anibal Sanchez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Now playing right field.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And not too shabby out of the... Ready once again, number 17. Switch hitter batting left here.
Second baseman.
First pitch
number
on its
17.
way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Galvis into shallow left. 1 down. Striding in, number 13. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes,
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. So stepping in, Adam Duvall, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate.
Duvall, your attention please.
Jake Lamb will get a chance with the runner.
26. Jake Lamb.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Renfroe. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Right fielder, Andrew.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot is there. And that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Shortstop.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking. His head, one gone. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Manuel Margot comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side. And as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Dribbled to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kurt Suzuki.
Nope.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit to short. Galvis has it. No problem here. 1 away. Now in the box, Nick Markakis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here it comes, 1-0. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded by Galvis. On to first, and Markakis is retired. 2 away. Digging in, Danny Santana. He's working.
Danny Santana.
Ender Inciarte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see.
Number 11. Ender.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 55.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Strong. This change defensively for the Pirates.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And Encarnacion will take this to. Karen O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Will Myers is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Benintendi is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Nick Markakis. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Sends that one out of play for strike one. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Culberson, and a rather easy first out. Digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside, it's 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Lamb comes up with it. The tag, and he is out. Striding in, Will Myers. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Hit in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. Oh, no, he missed it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this is up and in, ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Changeup away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Too high. 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Digging in, number 13. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Grounded to short. Culberson is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Hard on the ground toward short. Culberson over to his left, on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. To his left, Lamb, and he'll step on the back. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And that's through for a hit. So striding in, Nick Markakis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Margot's under it. 2 down. Here's Ender Inciarte. At the moment, he's got a 270 batting average for the season. In there, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hold high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Stepping in, Paul Golden, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Margot.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. He got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Myers has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that misses 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. A base hit in his first trip.
Robinson Cano.
In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Here's Will Myers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 4.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Myers becomes the first out of the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another chance. Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Freddie Galvis.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Liner towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Paul Golden. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Golden.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the leading off the inning, number 13. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Standing in, number 17. Switch hitter batting left here. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder number 7. Manuel.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Inciarte racing back to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Will Myers.
Fielder number 4. Will.
Here's
Myers.
the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. That misses. 1-2. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Salvador
Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Benintendi. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Catcher number 24.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A changeup over the inside corner. And this is fouled straight back. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Another 2-2 offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Liner towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Galvis. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Andrew Benintendi.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Ready for another shot now, Charlie Culberson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Renfroe going back on it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Margot is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, That first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Swing and a liner. 1-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe giving chase, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Paul Golden. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Paul Golden.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Chopped foul wide of first. Here's the pitch. Cano with it at second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in once again, Manuel Margot. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeimer Candelario. Number 51 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he lays off for ball one. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And there he goes towards second. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now a throw over to first. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The left fielder number 4, Will
Myers is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a throw over. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jake Lamb.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, number 17. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. For Markakis, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Taken in by Kipnis. One there. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 38.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Hunter Renfroe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the striding into the box, Robinson Cano. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now a drive out to left center field. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 13. But a
now pitching for the Padres, number 34.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tap down the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Galvis on to first to complete the double play. Standing in, number 17. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So digging in now.
Shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. A play at the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Stepping into the box, Paul Golden. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. This one's down to third. Culberson, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Runner goes for second. In the air now out to right field. Benintendi has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Jeimer Candelario, number 33.
Jeimer Candelario.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, so a good. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Kirby Yates is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Right fielder.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-2. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Candelario is there, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. 0 for with a strikeout. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. swing and a flare hit toward right. Renfroe ranging forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he... Julio Teheran takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Julio Teheran.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Number 13 is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Inciarte. And they have taken the lead. So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Salvador.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Inciarte's there. 2 down. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Number 13 is there, makes the catch, and the side. Leading off the inning, number 13, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Jake Lamb. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Margot is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So 17. Digging in now, number 17. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is